I'm Gregg, and this is GER, Gregg's English Room. Let's get started. Hello, Yamanaka-ko. How are you?
Gregg, how are you?
I'm starving. I'm starving. Starving? What's that? Let's look at the board. Question. How are you? Answer. I'm starving. Let's repeat. I'm starving. One more time. I'm starving. Very good. Now, starving. What's that? Starving. Starving. Do you know this word? Hungry. I'm hungry. So, お腹空いてます。Right? Starving. Starving. Very hungry. すごくお腹が空いています。Right? Very hungry. Right? So, I'm starving. Let's practice. Question, answer. How are you? One more time. How are you? Very good. Now, for today's lesson. Today's lesson is review and conversation. Right? Review. Right? Review, 復習. And conversation, 会話. Right? Right? Please listen to my conversation. Right? Please listen to my conversation. Okay? Let's try. Excuse me, do you have a minute?
Sure.
I'm taking a survey, and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Could I have your first name?
I'm Hanako.
Could I have your last name?
My name's Suzuki.
Where do you live, and who do you live with?
I live in Yamanaka-ko with my husband and son.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I enjoy golf.
Thank you for your time.
You are welcome.
Very good. Do you understand? Let's check new vocabulary. Number 1. Right? Excuse me. Please repeat. Excuse me. Do you have a minute? Do you have a minute? Survey. Survey. Sure. Sure. Ask a question. Ask a question. A few. A few. Go ahead. Go ahead. Great. Let's check the meaning. Excuse me. すみません。Do you have a minute? ちょっといいですか? Survey. アンケート。Sure. もちろん。Ask a question. 質問する。A few. いくつか。Go ahead. どうぞ。Okay. Now, right, let's listen one more time. Okay? Please listen carefully. Okay? Okay. This time, the speed a little up, okay? A little faster. Okay? Let's try. Excuse me, do you have a minute?
Sure.
I'm taking a survey and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Could I have your first name?
I'm Hanako.
Could I have your last name?
My name is Suzuki.
Where do you live and who do you live with?
I live in Yamanaka with my husband and son.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I enjoy golf.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Great. All right. Now, our third time. All right. This time, please use your answer. はい。自分の返事をしてみてください。Okay? Let's try. Excuse me, do you have a minute? I'm taking a survey and I'd like to ask you a few questions. Could I have your first name? Could I have your last name? Where do you live and who do you live with? What do you like to do in your free time? Thank you for your time. Very good. All right. Well, that's all for today. See you next time.